Having bigger shoulders can play a crucial role in you developing a more well-rounded physique, and on top of that, you will also get the highly sought after B-taper. But on top of all that, you could also expect injury prevention from getting bigger shoulders on the big ticket items like the bench press, and strength gains overall when you have stronger shoulders. So today we're going to go over the best exercises for you to do in order to build each part of your shoulder. Now there are approximately 8 muscles that attach / form the shape of your shoulder, but for the sake of this video, we're going to focus on one of the biggest muscles, which is the deltoid. Now in this study that I'm about to get this research off of, they split it up into 3 parts. The first one is the anterior delt, which is located on the front of your shoulder. The second is the middle delt, located on the side, and then the last is the posterior delt, which is located on the back of your shoulder. And each of these parts will need to be targeted with different workouts. Now in this study, researchers ended up compiling a list of 10 exercises that is most often performed by both recreational lifters and also athletes, and most commonly prescribed by trainers. Now in this study, they ended up recruiting 16 healthy males between the age of 18 and 30, and the requirement was that they needed some prior lifting experience. Now if you want to check out this article, I'm going to leave it in a link in the description below so you can get an in-depth look, but let's get into the result. Now the first part of the shoulder that we're going over is the anterior delt. Now this was ended up measured by the maximum voluntary contraction, and the workout that had the highest maximum voluntary contraction was the dumbbell shoulder press at 74%. Now in order for you to perform the dumbbell shoulder press, it's pretty self-explanatory. All you have to do is grab 2 dumbbells. That's a nice weight for you. Press your back firmly against the pad. Resting both of your dumbbells on your knees. If it's really heavy, you can kick it up into position, which will usually leave your arms at a 45-degree angle, and then press the dumbbells over your head until you finish this workout. Now if you're looking for other options for your anterior delt, the 2 others that came in second and third were the dumbbell front raise and also battling ropes. Now the next section of the shoulder that we're going over is your middle delt, and the maximum voluntary contraction for this one, which was the highest at 84%, was the 45-degree incline row. Now I don't see a lot of people performing this workout in the gym, but it is extremely useful for you to build a great base for your shoulders. Now this exercise is a variation of the classic bent over row. Not only will you target your shoulders, you'll also be targeting your back muscles, but in order to perform this exercise, all you had to do is lie prone on a 45-degree incline bench. Let your arms hang straight while you're holding the dumbbell in each hand. Slowly lift your arms as high as possible by squeezing your shoulder blades together. After you do that, you repeat these motions until you finish this exercise. And again, if you're looking for any variation for hitting your middle delt, the workouts that came in number 2 and number 3 were the bent arm lateral raise, and then in third, the cable diagonal raises. Now the last section of the shoulder that we're going over is the posterior delt. Now the maximum voluntary contraction that was the highest for the posterior delt was the seated rear lateral raise at 73%. In order to perform a seated lateral raise, grab a pair of dumbbells and sit on the end of a bench. Let the dumbbells hang at arm's level with palms facing each other. Bend over at your hips until your torso is slightly above parallel. Now note that your back should be straight when you're doing this workout. Raise the dumbbells up and out to your sides until they reach shoulder level, and then lower them down, and then repeat this motion until you finish your set. And then for the posterior, the 2 that came in second and third are the 45-degree incline row, and then in third, the battling ropes. So the next time in your gym, make sure you try out these workouts because they are scientifically proven to be some of the best muscle activations that you can have for your deltoids. But chances are, if you're trying to build bigger shoulders, you're gonna want to need the best supplements out there for you to aid in this process. So you want to check out my video on how to use creatine to maximize your muscle growth. Click this video right here. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.